manufacturing industry, they not used to that type of work, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the skill over there for that. Let alone the medical and the science. That's what they recruiting for. Now, if you in the medical field, something of that nature, maybe you get first class citizenship. Who's to say we don't get over there and just be prisoners, basically, slaves? It's modern day slavery going on in Africa today, man. They'll go capture a tribe. Now, like I said, it ain't publicized. Take your black asses on over there if you want to. Like I said, man, no. So, y'all can chill on that pan-Africanism shit. Ain't no. I know it's some black folks in this country that's feeding into the ideology, and like I said, man, it sound good. It sound good. You be just like them immigrants in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly how it will play out. There will be no first-class citizenship. You will always have that check mark, that asterisk by your shit. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't even treat Native Africans with any type of respect and humanity outside of you know what I'm saying? What in the hell you think we got coming? Hey man, like I said, man, to each their own. For me, you know, I ain't going nowhere. No ops left staying. You already know.
No other language. Oh, I don't speak no other language, so I ain't going nowhere. Okay, Pete. Dang. There's some heavy artillery coming around here. My God, how to get a United States how to get a United Africa passport. Where they do that at, Hobbo? Hey, Hobbo. I got people I need to see, and they talking about passports. Jeez. I'm so happy these damn illegal immigrants want to leave. I'm talking to Kool-Aid. I'm talking to the Americans that want to do the haul ass. When I tell you, if there's anybody out there watching, hey, I'm going to have to do this all over again. I don't know why people think I don't mind repeating stuff. I do remind. But when I say about these passports, I'm so glad people ready to leave. I mean, they don't know that's going to help us tremendously. And y'all going to think I'm going crazy? I'm not even talking about the foreign illegals. I'm talking about the damn dumbass American legals. They say they don't want to be in America no more. They say they going over to Africa. I said, well, take y'all Scooby-Doo pebble picking asses on. We don't give a damn. We want our streets as clean, as clear, as crispy as we could get them. All I want to do is see my town clean. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who don't want to go. If you got to go, you're getting out. If you here and you don't want to stay, we don't need to take prisoners with us. Y'all need to understand we don't need no prisoners on this damn train. How are we going to ride on the train to get where we need to go? We steady getting pulled back. We done been pulled back for so damn long with these Democrats. I'm surprised any of us even know how to go forward. Them Democrats whoop y'all asses out. They whooped y'all ass. Them Democrats whooped y'all ass so bad until it's embarrassing. I say, my God, to be. It's a wonder I was asleep all those years. I have to tell this every day. I don't remember Biden being in office. I know people gonna think I'm exaggerating. I don't see no likes, so I guess I'm by myself. I'm gonna be quiet. Kool-Aid. I Guess I'll put a little blunt sage on. Ooh, I done messed up. I've messed up. I messed up. If there's anybody out there with me, I want you to wait 1 second. Don't go nowhere. If there's one person out there with me, if it's anybody out there other than me looking at me, you better call it Blessed Nation. Hey there. I say, man, let me put some of this blunt sage out there. Because y'all know sometimes I get so embedded. My blunt sage. I like to sage my place. And you know what? And it's a wonder because last night, I didn't sage my room this morning either. I like to sage my area. One girl said, saging mean you. What that girl said? It's evil. I'm saying to myself, girl, how you gonna tell me sage evil? You don't know how much smoke them damn native was around there kicking up and whooping in the air? And you gonna tell me? I say, man, people just say stuff just to talk. Because how you gonna tell me that saging isn't good? It's bad. Because that's what your church folks say. But she forgot the native that started here. She forgot about, didn't they used to make their bonfires like an incense? They did a whole lot of stuff, them natives. So people talk about you can't sage, you can't do this, you can't do none of that. Only thing I could tell you these days, I'm going to be honest with you. The only thing I can tell you, if there's anybody out there, I can only tell you what ain't right about me these days is the fact that I need to continue to apologize to the whole country. I need to continue to apologize to the whole entire United States of America. That whole earth, y'all know this big old ass earth that we living in is called the United States. Why you think everybody want to come here? Nobody don't want to go to Saturn, even though that's my planet. That's why I'm by myself, because nobody want to go over there. Pluto, Mars, nobody want to go to those places. Everybody want to come to our earth. That's the United States. If you notice, I'm not running the channel. I don't know their language. I don't know their culture. All I know is they got good fried rice. And the ones that sell chicken wing, they know they need chicken wings. So for going forward, I'm not supporting you. If you're a Chinese folk and you're legal, y'all need, honestly, y'all should start putting signs out. Start putting signs out, say all legal. The same way y'all remember back in the day we had to put the signs out, black on, white on. Remember that? Yeah, maybe y'all should start telling the people who y'all are. Start putting those signs out. If you know what? Because I can remember back in the days when they used to. You remember when the white folk had to sign out? I just thought about that. It just came to my mind. I can't help because the other channel's gonna have to catch up to me. I want to know, do anybody remember? Because I seen plenty movies, and I heard plenty conversation. It used to be white folk had they signs out and it said no blacks. But it didn't say blacks. It said none of y'all illegals or igros. So I'm going to tell y'all illegals and legals, in order for y'all to separate yourselves, why don't you start putting the word legal? Just put all legals. Just put legal immigrants on your door. Put legal immigrants. If you know that you're legal, maybe that'll give ICE a second opportunity to make sure they take a look, you know, before they barge in. Because if y'all think this war gonna get better, it's only about to get worse. That's why I'm going to just sit around and tell y'all the damn story. I can't do nothing else but tell y'all the story about what's going on around this world, what's going on around this damn news, because it looks like times are changing. It looks like the target has gotten off of ILLEGA's back. Anybody want to relate to me? For some reason, it seems like it's not about the ILLEGAS no more. It seems like it's about the illegals. So I'm recommending, I mean, anybody that's wrong, I'm gonna throw this out quite a few times today. If y'all don't like it, just don't listen, move on over. People in the back didn't hear it. But what I'm going to tell you to do is start your businesses and your houses and stuff. Maybe you should start going to Home Depot somewhere. And maybe you should start at Home Depot. Have Home Depot start making the signs that says all legal. So that'll keep ICE from misinterpreting anything other than the law. Put a sign out. Because again, I remember back in the days, it just dawned on me. It makes sense. I mean, some people going to say I'm being an asshole, but I'm going to say, screw you. Whatever's in the middle of these two fingers right here, that's what I'm telling you to do. At the end of the day, y'all want to get upset, but let's turn it around, because I can remember when I got a video, and I should play the video where the man said, oh, all of this time he thought black folks was lying. He said he thought black folks was lying when they were being targeted. He said he thought black folks was lying when, you know, they was like into this and into that. He said he thought black folks was lying. And I want to know, who are you to just come in my country, knowing your ass been getting enslaved in your own country? Who are you to come in my country and tell me, as a proud, bona fide, black ass American, who are you to tell me that any and all of us would be lying? Why would we need to lie? And the proof was right there. So being that y'all say the proof is right there, now y'all are of others. I mean, y'all the real others. Because now what y'all need to do, we actually need to add that to the bill. We need to make sure that when you go voting, when it say black, white, native, we also need it to say legal, not other. It needs to say legal. And then when we get our directory, we'll be able to search through the directory. Folks that done visited our country, what type of legal were they? We're going to start putting bullet dots around y'all damn name. We're going to make sure that y'all don't bring y'all war stealing, undercutting asses over in our country no more. Because we all have made history. We have made history in the history of the world. Y'all need to tell yourselves thank you and salute to those black Americans. Because I'm going to say, I made, this is the first time that I've ever been here in the history of my 50 years where I've seen a boatload, a shipload, listen, a whole island load, a planet load. I ain't never seen so many illegal and immigrants, and I've never seen so many in my whole damn life. And somebody got to live to tell this story one day. Because I'm trying to tell the story how I've been woe down so damn bad. They done took over my goddamn country. And I don't realize all this time. I'm like, man, you beating yourself up. I got to a point where I didn't know who the hell was beating me up. All I know, I was beat up. And then they talk about pray. Pray. That's them fake ass pastors. Pray. Get the spirit off of you. Get it off of you. Get the spirit. You saying to myself, get what off? I don't know about what you telling me to get off, Pastor. We didn't know what to get off. Because it was a lot of people still getting in the church and wasn't getting nothing off. I mean, come on, y'all. Listen, whether people like what I say or not, the truth on the table is what it is. You can wash the cow's ass with it, or you can eat a monkey's nut. At the end of the day, I've never felt so beat down, especially after I done went all the way in the bottom. Man, I done went so damn deep into my body until when I got around my hips, I'm like, I got to pee. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't never felt like that before. Man, when you done got to a point where you like, man, and you get you start something and you be sitting there, you like, man, I'm at the door on this one. And then you get to the door. I'm talking about, you know, you at the door, because y'all know when that good feeling coming, because you feel it through your body. And then the minute you get to the door, you pissy, but the door won't open. I say, damn. Oh, I take times like this. I wish my daddy was watching me. Because I know my daddy in his head saying, damn, she finally woke up. Damn. It took her a while. And I thought I had her beat, but she whooped my ass mentally. Because I bet you now, boy, my daddy sit down with me now. My daddy going to say what now? I'm staying. Don't worry about it, Dad. I lost you 2 streets over. I've been past your ass. I'm trying to train brownie cakes now. I done passed you. The only one that I can help right now is brownie cakes. I can't help nobody else. Because brownie cakes will spew out your ass. 4 years old, she'll get your ass pop top. You said something to brownie cakes 4. She just turned 4. And she'll eat you just like this. I say, yep. I had to catch on. My daddy was trying. He always told me, my daddy always said, it ain't about you. He said, it ain't about you. He said, it's about the Lord, man. He always used to tell me that. And I'm like, see, my daddy act like he going crazy. Like this is what I was telling y'all the other day. My daddy is a retired veteran. When you was able to be a retired veteran and you know you going out there to fight for a country, listen, you fighting for some biggity, disrespectful, ungrateful, stinking, pissy ass people. And they barely tell you thank you in a year. They give you 1 or 2 days out the year to show you that they appreciate you stepping out of your whole body and world, because at that point, it's not about you. It ain't about you. Honestly, I don't care what people say. It's not about you anymore. You think when the military go out there and they got gunfires passing they goddamn earlobe, you don't know where your brain at? It just passed your earlobe and you so goddamn focused you moved your head because you knew he was coming. You know how focused that is to protect the countries, man, that don't even show them respect and to give you one like. And they still don't respect, because if you don't believe nothing else I say, why you didn't like that comment? You don't think that's what the military do? Anybody that want to refute me on anything about this goddamn country, has the military fought that keep you here? Nobody here would be billionaires. You wouldn't even have the access to even know how to get to the other countries. And we sitting here promoting, a lot of Americans, we promoting illegal immigrants to be in our country. But meanwhile, y'all want to contradict your little lying, tongue-twisting tongues, act like y'all love veterans. But if you will love veterans, then I want to know one question. Why are y'all fighting for illegal immigrants to leave? Democrats, why have none of y'all picked up the mic? I can remember so many times Obama picked up the mic. But I ain't never see Obama really pick up the mic. Not really pick up the mic, man, the way Trump pick up the mic. Trump don't give a damn. If a veteran come up in his face and they say something wrong, Trump be done jumped on it like that. Because Trump love veterans. I don't care what y'all say. And so far, 2 things I've gotten out of Trump. By far. But the 2 important. I know Trump love veterans. That's why he don't care about going up against every person that's sitting in this nation. Trump ain't racist. Trump would turn his mammy in. He'll say, Queen, if she's a mammy, she gotta go. And he ain't even gonna touch a tie. And that's how I had to learn to be. I don't give a damn if y'all like what I say. If I come to your stage and sit to your house, I'm not lifting up my hatchet if I already dropped it on your ass. I don't care what you say. Don't invite me over to your channel. I ain't got no problem. All you got to do is say, that's Queen. Once I go to floating through the air, all you got to do is, that's Queen. Tell her she ain't welcome. I'm going to say, okay, that's a community that don't like me. Wait till we take over. We're going to show them by not inviting us to communities, because we're going to teach y'all by being around here lying, not telling the truth, not protecting our country, but want to be up in here, out there destroying our goddamn streets, acting like y'all care about Americans. But y'all out there destroying our streets. Why y'all ain't ask how the veterans, how they feel? All that war y'all got going on around the veterans. You don't think that's sending them in a rage in their head? How about that? How about that for all y'all? How about that? How about that to stand up for the goddamn veterans? Y'all out there protesting in our streets. Y'all protesting around the same homeless men that were veterans. You don't think they feel like they're at war right now? They can't get no peace, huh? So when y'all see, I can always go back to my veterans, because if y'all don't give nobody else homage, y'all better give it to them. Them veterans have to become someone else when they leave our country, and y'all are okay with watching illegal immigrants be in our country where they had to become one of them in order to keep them from our country. And then you let the Clinton and the Obama and the Biden administration bring them in, overload, snowball us, cotton candy us, firm pick our ass, then kick our ass in, spit spit in our face. Now they out in our streets tearing up our stop signs. They out there tearing up our American businesses in Washington. But one thing about it, y'all know the communities to go in, because you go in the right community, they'll skate your ass. They know way to fight at, I bet you that. They know way to fight at. And if y'all take a look, y'all should look at how much homelessness is in Washington, D.C. And they're out there protesting, tearing up businesses. That's where the most, that's a lot of homeless over there too. When I was about 29 years old, someone invited me and my daughter Toy to a pageant thing. And when I walked up to the pageant, I never thought I would repeat this again. I walked up to the podium and they said, if you could change anything in the world, name one thing you would change. I swear to God, and y'all will hear me repeat this story again. If her name is Priscilla. If Priscilla ever see this video, she gonna say, damn, she damn sure did say that. And I'm looking for Priscilla too, because I want her to hear me, because that lady could preach. And don't make me bring her ass out here on y'all. Ooh, that's where I got the fire from, her and my mama, honey. I told him, I say, if I was able to change one thing in the world, and I was about 29 years old. No, I was about maybe 32. I say the only thing I'll change in the world, if I could change one thing, I said I'll move the White House out the ghetto. Beep, you heard that thing? Every time I hit that point on y'all ass and say beep, I said if I could change anything in the world, I said I'll move the White House out the ghetto. And the reason why I said that is because if you go visit that White House area, when you get that goddamn camera off the White House, man, you ain't got nothing but homelessness. It's just look filthy around there. Homeless. We already confirmed that most of our homeless men and women are military. Mostly men. Mostly men. Which fought the real devastating, the real harsh part of it. The real heart-stricken part of it. And right now in Washington, if you look at the behavior of illegals, they still got our homeless veterans at war. That's what I need to change this to. Our homeless veterans still at war. For a country they fought in Washington, D.C. They still, and the reason why I pointed out Washington, D.C. is because the order is given from Washington, D.C. So I equated how I feel like it in my head. I don't give a damn what you say. The order for our military to go to war is in Washington. And there is a lot of homelessness in Washington. And we all know it. And they are tearing that place up with our veterans still on the ground, and they not even supposed to be here, goddammit. Now, if you don't got a heart, if you a Democrat, put a 0 in the chat. Because you ain't going to like me. Ain't nobody going to like me. I don't never get likes. I'll be okay with it. I don't even know half of the time if people watching me. But I still get to talk to myself. Because when it's like, I'm going to tell you, when I look in this goddamn camera, long as I see me, I know it's at least 2 of us there. I truly do. I need to change the name of this title. It need to be our homeless veterans still at war with illegal immigrants and Democrats in Washington, D.C. Hashtag Trump 2025. Oh, they ain't gonna like me. But But I learned that they don't have to like me. I'm not here to be liked. That's why I'm a loner. I had to realize today, man, when you chosen, how you be chosen with a friend? How you be chosen and that friend might get more energy than you one day, then that friend might lag behind you one day. Man, you tugging at a war with a friend. I'm damn sure ain't tugging at no war. I ain't tugging at no war with nobody. I'm not even tugging at the war with me no more. You know why I'm not tugging at the war with me? The reason why I'm not tugging at the war with me anymore, because all I have to do is stand up and speak. And every time I speak, whatever I'm asking for, I'm going to get it. Because boy, when you go and get connected and you understand what them ancestors trying to tell you, and you know what, and they got your back and they say, come on, queen. They say, because I'm going to change that name. You the goddess queen. And I say, I am. I say, so you giving me energy? You telling me all I have to do is go and stand in front of my camera and look back at myself and God to be. Y'all know I like to get dressed up. I say, all I got to do is call myself the queen. I'm the goddess. And I'm standing on truth. I'm standing on me. And I got the Lord and orunmila at the head of my heart. What they gonna do? Ibaru buye busheshe? Or amen. Praises. God be the glory. All it takes right now is to just tell people how I feel. And I can release my energy. And I can now not have to look at cities no more. I don't have to look at counties. Man, I look at states now. Because I'm big enough to walk. I'm supposed to be on each one of these states. Especially if you at that bottom. Coming from right over there from Texas. And you notice I ain't include California. I keep telling y'all. I ain't include California yet. For some reason, I ain't include California. And I didn't include North Carolina. I said Texas, come on over to South Carolina. See, because the whole list state up. We need to get the right states in order. But we can't get none of it. We still working to get them in order. But we got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. Don't be getting out here, getting in trouble over dumbass stuff. Don't be out here purchasing houses and stuff like that. Y'all know the market is horrible. Don't be out here buying your cars and stuff. But if you got it like that, you do that then. But I wonder why you reach over and give your brother or sisters $1. Oh, because they always begging. Yeah, because they didn't know that they were emotional to their country. Because all y'all ass been voting for Democrats like my ass. Big old ass at that. We all been voting for them damn Democrats. Not knowing that they the one got us so goddamn emotional. They got us so tired. They got us fighting. Man, them Democrats had us all over the place. And then I had to wake up out my damn dream. I said, whoa, 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 wake up. Wake, get up. And order. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I said, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. See it, wake up. I say, I'll put my foot down when I get ready to. And now I'm ready to put it down because I had to get me some sleep. I had to get me some rest. And when I wake up, I said, wake up to what? I woke up and looked around my goddamn earth. I'm a Capricorn. I looked around the earth. I said, wait. Whew. That's why I've been walking around here with no friends and family. I couldn't understand why everybody make a reason for me not to be around. They make all kind of reasons for me to walk away and say, man, they stupid. I swear for Lord. Listen, y'all may think I'm joking. If anybody from my family or whatever that circle used to be over there, when they see, they're going to say, that's Portia, ain't it? Listen, my mama didn't want to fool with none of them. My mama said they so disloyal. My mama didn't find a friend here but me. And guess what? Me and her was just like this with each other. Just like that. We were so far away from each other, but we was yet so close. The last about 3 years, that's that number 3. The last 3 years, her and I began to become friends. And she passed away in 2010. But I could tell you this. I found out the reason why I didn't have any friends. I found out the reason why I didn't have any family. Because when you're protected and you're a chosen one, y'all may think it's a joke. The Lord gonna do everything in His power. Whoever you serve, My Lord, because I was with the Lord then. He gonna do whatever it takes to protect you, even if it shields you, even if it's keeping you away from people and you don't understand why. You need to get to a place in your life and you need to stop questioning it. And then you need to start looking back when you see certain chains that's been released off you, when you see certain ties that been unknotted, when you notice these shoes don't fit anymore, when you go so deep down there and you notice that somebody missing out your life and you can just say, and you could breathe. One day, sit back at one of those dissolved relationships and ask yourself, should you have followed the signs long time ago to let them go? All I had to do was follow my mind. Then I knew your ass wasn't no good. See, that's how black people were. White people, I don't know. It seems like as of today, she just seemed to mistreat me. Like, goddamn, Bob, you ain't see none of this all the way back there, because y'all can think black people dumb if y'all want to, man. Black people be done gripped your ass like, man, all ass ways. Like, I don't know. That's why I say we got our own culture. All this going on over to Africa, man. I'm not going over to Africa to start building they goddamn trails and highways and byways and go to whooping me over and got me acting like the new modern day slave up in Day Area. Yep, I told you we was going to get some of them niggas. Now they over there get to call you a ILLEGA as your real title now. Because when you look at their goddamn application, ILLEGA on there. Take your ass over there. Help me clean the streets up. But hey, we going to do some abandonment rules up in here. I'm going to have to start, man. I'm not joking. I'm going to go and I'm going to fight Congress ass like Congress ain't got no mimic. Because once you leave our country, you got an expired date. You don't get, oh, I got to do it. No, you don't. We don't want all that doing no more. You done went over to the country, done gave all our goddamn rules away. You done gave all our damn business away. You are no longer. You got to put in the application like the immigrants do. Foreigner. We're going to put a stop to this. Y'all don't get to come and go. Y'all want to run to Africa? Why? Because y'all know Africa is struggling, but y'all want to show us the palm trees. This man showed the palm trees. He done went and put on a pair of pamper panties and no goddamn Congo shirt. And this is what I'm trying to tell you all. When I looked around Africa, I moved over here 3 years ago. And since I've been here, I'm going to tell you the type of life I've been living. Man, you hanging from coconut trees. You think these black ass people about to go over in your country? They done been living all in Missouri. They've been right down below goddamn Canada. They've been, listen, these people used to snow jackets and coats and stuff. We catch a fit. You know the type of terminators we call when we see roaches and you think they finna go and live in the woods with you. Why you ain't show me no houses? This man done showed me he living in the forest. Now you ask the black people over here, oh, they call that race. I get on the stage, say, oh, the white people want to live in the community. I mean, look at the community. And, you know, they're building up. They working like slaves building their goddamn community, though. Like you going to be working like a slave, cutting down all them bushes and replanting them goddamn roots over there. Because you got to learn their goddamn language. Goddamn it. Because what we're not going to do, we're not going to be allowing y'all to be coming back and forth in our damn country. Bringing all your bad luck, your bad asses, all your gossiping. See, right now, we don't want to hear it. We're talking about that money. We're not talking about what y'all talking about. I'm talking about money, and I'm not changing these nails until I get it. The color, I'm not changing them. Somebody want to pick on my nails? Yeah, keep picking on them, because I'm going to find you who said that, and I'm going to send you a dollar bill when that day comes. I don't forget nothing. And somebody in my damn chat gonna remind me, you better know it, baby. You think we give a damn about your money, you new woodwrecker? All you finna do is be a hen pecker over there. You're pecking woodpeckers. Get y'all wood pecking asses on. They offering y'all, matter of fact, if my country can do it, we need to pay their way out of here. And they get extra amount of years to come back in. And I mean extra amount. And them extra amount will be determined by the socialist civil circle. Right now, we ain't determined that yet. It don't matter because anybody try to take this idea, I got a video to say I don't want to put all of it out. I said it first. Date the paperwork back. So if I said it first, I'm the one going to make sure we got it. You know how many people going to watch this? They all gonna vouch. She did say it though. She cute. She a little tough. That's what the white man. She's tough. She's tough on your ass. She'll get you. You know, you playing with the queen. She'll get your ass now. She make us do the dirty work. But once you put the dirty work right in front of her, she's going to make the ultimate decision on who the goddamn right and wrong. Don't make me become the judge in my goddamn country. I'll become the judge up in this thing, Trump. Get your ass out, Trump. Hey, Trump, come here. See, I know how to play with them, wang them and dang them. Tongue them, twist them, and twangle them. With it, tongue, twist, and twangle. You want me to do that? I told y'all I'm two-faced sometimes, but I'm two-faced on the other side, goddammit. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. You ain't finna bring your food stamp collecting ass back in my damn country and then thinking we gonna get the type of food stamps they done gave you over there. Man, the food stamps you done brought to our country, man, that's called nickel and diming. We don't want that nickel and diming ass food stamp over in our goddamn country. Get your underage, underpaid, get your under and overly ass from here. You was overqualified over there, and now you done brought your ass back in my country and you underqualified. You ain't about to come and ruin my lands like that. You know how long we been asleep? You don't know how long we've been tied with all them shackles on our ass. If you don't get your underlaid grave land ass on, we don't want no dead back over here. We done had dead weight for them Democrats. We done had dead weight for them goddamn Mexicans. We done had dead weight for them Latinos. We done had dead weight for them damn Cubans. I ain't even get around the map yet to them damn Africans. It's so many Africans over there, I can only really use the word Africa. I don't know who the hell came from where, because I thought we was friends at one point. They made it clear with my black American ass, don't you use that name no more? Okay? Don't you compare our goddamn color no more? Okay? Don't you even wear our goddamn skinny leg jeans with the tube socks and the penny loafers? Don't wear none of our goddamn style. I don't give a damn if you see me with Obama cotton shirt on and it's buttoned down and I rolled the sleeve up. That let you know I'm of Nigeria. That let you know I'm of Africa. Hell, we know that he is of your country. You forgot? Y'all done bumped y'all damn head. This man from Kenya. Where you think Kenya at, knuckle sandwich heads? My God, to be. I be damn. And if y'all didn't pay attention, some of the biggest scam artists in our country, if y'all look at my thing, they're Nigerians. My damn Lord, I forgot all about you, Obama. See, I can't, every time I look around, I got to go back to Obama. I can't go nowhere else. Where y'all want me to go at? Obama's ass? I done been in Obama's ass the last goddamn 20 years. Because Obama done put a tab right there on Clinton. That's why Clinton fake ass. Clinton, y'all need to be charged with treason. You need to be charged with treason. Obama, your ass need to be charged with treason. Michelle, don't let us catch you in the goddamn lie. Kamala, you ain't off the hook because your man white. We know your husband white, but we need to make sure he ain't looking no other way because you keep on the pinstripe suit. New York, your goddamn governing asses, you need to be goddamn caught with treason. Over there in California, ass, you need to be caught with treason. I don't give a damn, and if you make me go down the list, I'm going to start charging y'all. All your asses going to get charged because if you have to sit on my socialist civil circle, we call charge their ass. Said it, charge their ass. What were we doing charging their ass? No, we ain't playing all that. He's guilty. No, charge that ass. See, we in the whole system. We going into a whole nother system. We going into a whole nother system to show them how the black culture work. Whole nother system. That means when we find you guilty, that means charge that ass. Go ahead and try to use it. You can use it if you want to. I dropped the video first. And got multiple copies of it. So whatever I said I'm going to do, don't go behind me and snatch it. Because I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom of the law to get you. You need to be charged with treason. You let these illegal immigrants in here. Now they're disrespecting our country. And they definitely disrespecting Washington. The order for any veteran, military, any deployment from our country comes through the White House, which is in Washington. So you're telling me, Democrats, they will never answer the questions. I tried to get questions asked, man, they shoo you off. They go to sweating in their heads and stuff. I said, damn, ain't no help there. I don't see really no sweat. But they go to wipe, and I say, okay, wipe your head. Because you ask them any question, and they would not give you any answer. I'm like, man, I didn't ask you that, so you give me any answer. They won't even give you any answer. So you going to give me any answer? Like, where they do that at, man? Like, where they do that at, man? Where they do that at, man? 111 in the chat. Where they do that at? Y'all better tell them what you want. You better tell them. Tell them what you want. 111 in the chat. You better see it. Hey, 111 across the board. We got 101, 11, 10 in the chat. It was still there. I caught it. It don't matter who dropped off. They coming back. Y'all better diss the channel. Y'all better tell them what you want. Get right. We not fighting in the streets the way they were fighting before. We fighting in a different way. Tell them. Look ahead of you. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Democrats are deteriorating. They're supposed to. Let's flip this earth back over. We already flipped. Ain't no stopping it now, because if you notice, Trump not going to stop. If Trump was trying to take something from you, why would he tell you Bank of America won't even bank when they kicked him out? They took his bank account. They won't even open an account for him. He said, I got millions and millions, billions, and they won't take my money. Because they know Trump about to shut a lot of it down. Y'all got to look at BlackRock. That's the largest management company in the world. They are managing Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank, and Chase. Why do you think you can't get new people on the phone? Why you can't they want to charge you fees? When they do something to you, you got to go straight to regulations on them. That's the only thing that's scared of, regulations. When your bank do something to you, file a complaint on their ass. Just file a complaint. Not being funny. If y'all know the small banks, go to the small banks. You got to shut them down. Go to the small banks. If you know how to hold on, I know how I feel to hold on. Y'all ain't, wait till I tell y'all my story of holding on. Y'all gonna honestly, y'all gonna either think I'm a crybaby because I might cry through the whole damn thing, or y'all gonna say, man, she too strong to be telling the truth. But guess what? I got the footage. Number 11, I got the footage. We can take back our power. When you take back your power, that makes you powerful. I don't want to be powerful first, because how did you get there? You got to get the power. Once you get the power, then you become powerful. If you pay attention, Trump would not put out there about Bank of America. He even said that I split my money up and I went, you know what? He said I went to the small banks. They treated me way better. You know why? Those banks know money ain't got that name on it. Think about it. Think about what just happened. He just did an executive order. Now they're going to watch this now. I want to see how many of them going to have something negative to say about this order, about the FICO score. I still didn't get to look into it. I say, but when I look into this FICO score, if it's anything I can look at and make sure it's something where you can get off like damn near immediately, I'm going to let y'all know. That won't be free. I said the max that I would charge for that would be about $75. And yes, I have cards. That's the max I would charge on that. Because that's outside of my work. But I will do it to help. Why? Because if this FICO score can do anything, if this executive order is as powerful as I think it is, and I don't want to say it, if it is as powerful as I feel like it is, I guarantee you I can help y'all, and we got all ones across the chat. 111 and 11. I see straight ones across there. I wish I could even take a picture. I wish I could have took a picture. It doesn't matter who dropped off. Whoever dropped in, Thank you. As long as your eyes catch it, that means you still on the right track. That means, man, y'all so blessed till you don't even know it. Y'all so blessed to whoever was here. Y'all better believe that 11111. Y'all may not know who you are, but y'all you got to do is tell them thank you. Because every time I catch it, I'm going to say, y'all better tell it thank you. Tell them thank you. And just say thank you. Just say thank you. Just take it. Just say thank you. That's it. That's what 111. Just put it in the chat. Just tell them thank you. That's when you get to be led like that, you're going to always do and say things and people are not going to believe you. But if you believe in you, that's all you have to do. We got this. I'm telling y'all, we got this. It's like now we're looking at where Tyler Perry did the haves and the have-nots. Now we're looking at the nots to the haves. That's what I should do. Nots to the haves. Because Tyler Perry did haves and have-nots. Because he always put the haves first. That's when they get stingy. But if you notice the haves and the nots, they didn't add up together. In the haves, the only thing they had was a son that was so far on drugs. I thought y'all blamed that on the black people. So why you couldn't do nothing white? I mean, because if you talk to us black people, we could tell you what white do. It's 88 in the chat. They said something wrong with that number. They say something wrong with that number because something about Trump. When you see 88, I'm looking at 88 right now. If anybody look down, y'all should see 88. I know that just flashed in. Thank you. My phone worked when it's supposed to. Listen. Why not we do the nots to the halves? Everybody that was on the knots, I'm talking about they come up with millions in their bank account. Tyler get it taken away. They can't never get nothing but a damn car. The same thing they say black people do, run out and get a car. And then you got Candace out there trying to get a car, trying to get things together. He still wouldn't let her catch a break. But how about we do knots to the halves so we can start catching our breaks and we can show people how it took to fall from the bottom and then go up the goddamn chart to the top. That's what we could do. Because it's so tiring to always see who the knots. I mean, at one point or another, can we untie the knot like we're doing right now? I don't care anybody out there. You could believe in Obama, and I support you to continue to believe. But I can tell you this. Where there's smoke, for me, it's always fire. And where there's fire for me, I'm not going to put it out. But I'm going to put you on my watch list. That means I'm going to wait till the smoke go down. Because I really don't want you to see me coming. And I'm putting it out there because I'm going to have to be the most protected black woman in the world. Scoot over, Oprah, because the people going to be mad at you when we start seeing what's going on with you. Because from what I done heard, Oprah, I done heard you know something that's going on with Malcolm Jamal Warner, his murder, allegedly, by Raven Simone, allegedly, orchestrated by Bill Cosby. Do you know anything about these illegal immigrants? I see you had a lot of sit-downs with the Obamas. Do you know anything about these illegal immigrants, Oprah? Because I noticed that you decided to go and open a school over in Africa. How many schools do you have in our country? We know you don't have any children, but how many schools did you open up in our country? And I really want to know anybody. If I can, I'm going to try to roll through this chat. And I want to see if anybody know how many schools Oprah Winfrey opened in our country. She don't have any children. She only has Stedman. And I don't believe her and Gail that good of friends. They played a good role. But I guarantee you, boy, where there's some smoke and some fire, I don't know what it is, but Oprah, how you and Gail relationship for real? Oh, okay. I look like I see some zeros in the chat down there. Somebody said that it ain't zero. Somebody put the words, somebody put the zeros. All of them look like a bunch of O's to me. So I want to know why that O didn't put none in our country. You went and ran to Africa. Did you get the word from Obama that you should go over there? Answer me, Oprah. Please. The people want to know. Sound like there's some treason going on in a whole lot of places. I mean, when I look, it looked like y'all sent Martha Stewart to jail. Y'all sent her to the feds for something, didn't it? I want to see some big wigs go down so we can start replacing them type of boots on the ground. Here's the thing. I said, Lord, I would like for you to send me a certain type of an attorney, a certain type of attorney that understand how I roll. And I want that attorney to docket every goddamn thing I say and watch me docket back to their ass. Get your ass in the jail. Lock their ass up. That's the dot. I feel like it's going to be a lot of y'all we going to see. And then we're going to see just how much y'all money do work while y'all sitting in there. I want to see how many friends you accumulated through life once y'all get y'all guilty asses. Lock their ass up. Put down. Bill Cosby, if you had anything to do with that with Malcolm Jamal Warner, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Because now it's a lot of eyes going to be on your ass. You know why? Because every live I do, I'm going to announce that. Because if you go back and listen to my live, I found it to be so weird. Not my live, my short. I said it on the short. I said it just seems to be so weird to me that a person going to swimming and can't swim. It was so weird. And we got more that we need to pay attention to. And I goddamn it think, man, we got a lot of goddamn black ass eagles up to the top that has dogged us dirtily. I wish it was a way I could team up with somebody like Denzel Washington, somebody that gives a damn. Mark Cuban. I like Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban showed me he for the people unless I see different. I always said my daughter my daughter got some bathing suits, changed the whole game around. And I tell you, I said if I ever got on Shark Tank, I wouldn't go with Damien. I don't feel like Damien be fair. I say, man, they helped Damien get up there with them damn ugly ass FUBU boots. I ain't never liked them FUBU boots, but hey, who am I? I thought he was a bit too short to have FUBU boots, but he created some FUBU boots. And it skyrocketed through the black community. I don't see where he helped nobody without having, oh, it's this interest rate, it's that interest rate, oh, it's that much. Why don't we change the name? Why don't we start going back to wearing bobos? You see how I dress. Mess with me. Mess with me and build my crew up. I'll start wearing bobos just for them to see that I wear them too. Y'all want to start acting stinking funky with y'all brands and you have us spending so much money and all kind of old stuff, knowing good well y'all highway robbing prices even with your clothes. Y'all dirty. Y'all billionaires that we got y'all black billionaire asses to the top. I mean, I'm going to get me some of them too, but I'm just saying right now, I mean, I'm a big somebody right now. I'm bigger than y'all think. And I just don't appreciate the fact that y'all have taken such advantage of us. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't give a damn. And the thing of it is, I'm going to be honest with you all. When Wendy Williams was in there, I never really paid Wendy any attention. But everybody told me that one thing about Wendy, she used to tell the truth on their ass. And I need to go back and look at my girl. And I guarantee y'all, Wendy, man, it's hurtful. I bet you, I don't even want to cry. I bet you Wendy wish she could just find one person to talk to from her heart. And you know what, Wendy, if you out there, if Wendy ever sees something like this, I would tell her, I bet you I know how you feel. Where you wish you could just find one person where you could just cry and you could whisper in one person's ear. But you better know, Wendy, there was a lot of people out there, still a lot of people out there that love you. And they still rock with you. And the ones that know that you knew the truth, they knew you knew the truth. And they tried to have so many to go against you. And I noticed it was a whole lot of our blacks that did that, our black millionaires and billionaires. I wonder how many secrets is out there with these billionaires and millionaires, black people that have taken advantage of the other black community and didn't even really bring the black community up because greed. They have been greedy. That's why the world went such in an array, because people started being greedy. They started not having faith. And then they wasn't trusting. That's nasty. But they didn't understand. Y'all played with all of us. Now it's time for us. It's time for the knots to have. And I don't mean the knots. We're not starting our knots to have on such a low-graded level where we got to become the goddamn maids first. Just because we were meant to be maids back then, that's not today's maid. So today's maid is, I made my YouTube channel on my own, and I made it grow to even the little bit that it's at now. But I made it because I'm made. That's the only maid I'm going to be using for y'all. We're not those maids anymore. And we need to get it out your stank ass heads. So all your have and have nots, if it started with the haves and the whites and the criers and all of that on the top, and then you give us one black ass family, Veronica, how about you can go kiss ass, a squirrel's nut? It's the knots to the have. And right now, we're sitting back because our blueprints are being put together. That's what we're doing right now. And as long as we could do our blueprints, that's the knots. And when we see the smoke dying down because we've gotten rid of these illegal immigrants and we've let these Republicans know it's your turn. It's your turn to sit down and listen. Grow the way you need to grow. So when it's time for us to get Democrats again, we'll let y'all know if y'all ready. Because for now, y'all not ready and you know you're not. And to whoever crack it is again, I know you think you bigger than me, but please think again. But I will tell you this. If you stay on the path and stop listening to everybody around you and you follow your heart and you keep going, if you know you're someone special and you can change things, then you need to head in that direction. Get a title off. Start working more from your heart, not caring. You don't have to care as long as you love. You don't have to care as long as you're truthful. You don't have to care as long as you mean it from the bottom of your heart. You don't have to care as long as you know it's for the people. If it's when it stopped being for the people, I'm going to fight to get you out of there too. Because it's not about you all. Y'all working off of titles. Our veterans, when they left here, they didn't work off of title. Our military men, when they left here, they didn't work off of those type of titles. They worked off, it's me or it's them. That's what they worked off of. See? And this is what we get. This is what we get. You see that? You see that? Our attorney general had to send letters out to 40 of them. The robocalling, the robust calling, the stop. We don't want that. We want to be able to answer our phones like we used to be able to answer the landline phones and get a decent neighbor. I miss my landline phone. But then the price done got so high, and y'all know I love Alan Brown. Alan Brown was a homeless that I took care of for years. And when he passed, I didn't even know that he was from the military. And the military didn't even give him a going away good thing to me. I loved him. And he was a veteran. And everybody thought he was crazy but me. And I had one phone number in my house. I really didn't even want to move because that number, I felt I should have been able to own that number. Because I got that number for Alan Brown, where he never had to get a nothing. He could have just picked up somebody's phone and just called me for free. And you mean to tell me we're okay? See, Democrats don't answer the question if I ask them right now. When you look at illegal immigrants, what space do you put our veterans in that left their whole soul to protect our country? And y'all got these illegal immigrants over here tearing up where they took the original executive order from. The order came from Washington. So, and do you not know the homelessness over in Washington? How many of them do you think are veterans who fought to keep them out? Then Clinton and Obama, all y'all know what y'all did. Y'all know what y'all did. Y'all know y'all did us dirty, but y'all didn't think that it was a domino effect. Y'all didn't think somebody like me that'd get so deep in it. It hits deeper. It hits deeper because our veterans should be the first one we got on a pedestal. Veterans. And where y'all at now saying, hey, y'all, would y'all please stop? Why y'all, see, because it's not about y'all heart. See, you got to start making it. You got to take yourself out of it. What if you are not a Democrat? Why do you have to be a Democrat to tell them to stop? And they're illegal. They shouldn't have been here. See, y'all being funny. But then when I ask specific questions. I want to be y'all judge. I want to be the one. I want to ask y'all a question. But I need y'all to answer it. See, because here's the thing. It don't matter what record you pull on me. What record? I don't get treason. I don't get charged with that. But I believe y'all guilty. Charge their ass. Send that ass to jail. Cuff that ass. We're going to have categories for y'all asses. See the big wigs like that? We need y'all to sit in one jail together. We don't need to separate them. They need to sit in one jail together so they could catch each other lying. But you didn't tell me you were doing it like that last time, Bill. I mean, come on, Michelle. Me and you, we've been married all these years. You don't believe me? No, come on, Michelle. Tell Malaysia it's not true. You're damn lie, Malaysia. Your daddy did it. Your daddy did it, Malaysia. And your mama knew about it. Because you know what? If you go and listen to, I got a video. Matter of fact, it's a lady named, matter of fact, it's so many people. I asked the question. I said, who you think make the decisions in the White House? I said, the people in the White House, the congressmen. I said, Obama. And I said, Michelle. Do you know all them knuckle sandwich heads told me Obama? How y'all gonna tell me Obama make the decisions and behind every strong man is a stronger black woman? And all y'all know good and well, before all this hit the fan, y'all know every single one of y'all, including me, would have voted for Michelle. I got the video, I got the phone calls where I even explained that. And here I am, had to come and hold myself accountable and say I was a damn lie. I was asleep. I was woke. I must have been on drugs. Somebody must have took me down. The aliens must have got me. And then they handed me back and say, now you fixed. She wouldn't have been right for the job. Because we wouldn't have had a chance on this earth. We wouldn't have had a chance. We wouldn't have had a chance. When I look at how many illegal immigrants and legal immigrants are literally on the grounds of Washington. Y'all didn't even hear me tell y'all. Y'all already know what's going over in California. And I done see they even fighting in other countries trying to get rid of Africans. You know Queen been around the world. Go look it up. They fighting over in goddamn UK. If I'm not mistaken, they fighting over in goddamn Canada. They don't want them Haitians over. They say, man, y'all haulers. They say, I'll tell you what. They say, I'm going to take Trump. We doing what Trump doing. Even though we got a president that called the order. Enforced the order. It's the people over there decided to fight for their goddamn country. The people over there say, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what your name is. Your mammy's name either, like the Queen said. I just know that we want you to leave. I said, well, tell them to leave like that, goddammit. And when you say it with a little bit more voice. I don't care what you want to do. I'm just telling you that I want you to leave. That's what the Queen said. I said, you damn right. I make that. And that's what he did. And if you notice, man, they over there with them damn boots on the ground. I said, I ain't got my boots on the ground like y'all do, but I'm watching your asses. Because, ooh, I can't wait to get from the knots to the have. Man, we're going to have a sitcom. We're going to have a series so goddamn big. And they're going to say, damn, I don't believe. Ain't nobody told me I had made history. They thought black people weren't going to never make history like this. And we done changed their ass. We done shook their ass like the dog track. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, when y'all see me walk up in that damn casino, I get snooty with you. I walk up in that damn casino and I look around. I had them, man, let me tell y'all what, man, y'all better move this. Y'all better move this stuff out the way. I walk up in that casino on y'all ass and y'all play with it if you want to. Let me, man, I don't play with them. Man, please, let me tell you. And I walk up in that goddamn casino like this, and I go to look around, and I be trying. I say, where that cheating man slot machine at? And I be done walked up in that thing, honey. And listen, if all I had to do was peep over them damn glasses and look around the room, I say, yep, I bet you all eyes are on me. Hey, all eyes on me, they on me. I said, all eyes, as long as, hey, I'll walk up in your room long as I know all eyes on me. I don't give a damn. I don't care what your mammy name is. I don't care what your pappy name is. All I know is I want y'all to get y'all stinking ass illegal and asses out of my goddamn country like you're dope smuggling and your cocaine cracking. Just get your ass out of my country. Let us get in trouble on our own because I'm ready to hit the streets. I'm ready to hit Las Vegas, baby. I'm ready to go down to the Hollywood Hard Rock and let that young girl that told me that I wasn't big enough. I'm going to remind her that goddamn email over at Horrors. I'm going to remind them. Y'all said what now? Matter of fact, y'all owe me some stocks in this casino. You forgot about that? We got a whole lot of work to do. You want me to walk up in the room, man? I don't give a damn about walking up in nobody's room. I don't care about they staring. You know how many people done stared at me? And listen, they done stared at me so long, they got tired. They done stared at me so goddamn long, y'all, till they said, haul ass, please. The other day, I swear for Lord, I'm coming up the street trying to, I told y'all I've been walking. Nobody gives a damn about me walking. Nobody gives a damn I ain't had nothing to eat. Nobody gives a damn that I need some food. Nobody don't give a damn that I need money. I say, well, Lord, let me just walk it off. I'll walk it off. I'll go on and walk it off. As long as I can go over here to the Dollar Tree and get that white candle, I will. I'll pray about it. You better know it. And you too. Pray about it. I'll pray about it. But hey, I'm ready to get to them casinos and slap them cheating ass man machines in the head because they ain't had me in a while. But I'll be back. Trying to tell you. I'm not joking. You don't think I'm ready for these damn illegal immigrants to get out my damn country? I'm so ready for these illegal immigrants to get out my damn country until I can't breathe. I'm not being funny. I feel like, okay, so for me, the reason why I feel like I can't breathe, because I'm excited. The reason why I feel like I can't breathe, because I'm happy. And I feel so happy on the inside, like, damn, man, something about to happen. Because now I can see it. I can feel it. There's a difference. It's a difference from what we went through before. It's a big difference. It's a difference. Whoa. The fashioners say, I design, build, I create. Hey, the fashioner. If you're not being funny, I definitely need to speak with you. But if you are being funny, I'm going to catch you. But if you design, build, and create, I definitely would like to speak to you. Not being funny. You could go in the description and you'll find all my information. And let me give, okay, I can see, let me see if I can bring some people up. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Gary. Gary says, strong face black woman. Thank you, Gary. I definitely appreciate you for that. Larry said, speak, sister. Yeah, you better know it, Larry. Ooh, you better speak. You better speak. You better speak. Listen, we going to get their ass. I don't care what they say. Who gives a damn? We have been taken advantage of, whether y'all believe it or not. We have been taken advantage of in our country. Some people are not going to like it. They're not supposed to like it. When they took over our country for the weak. They took it over. Everybody at the top right now, if you really take a look, man, they've been greedy. They've been greedy on the other side. They've been disrespectful to us. We helped them get to the top. None of them would have made it to the top if it wasn't for us. Watching them, supporting them, rallying with them. But I don't hear really no wealth. Think about it. I don't hear any wealth coming from anyone that made it to the top for people around them. Now, you don't think by now we should have at least one person in a community that said, man, I have to tell my story. So and so and so and so, I can't tell the name, but man, they gifted me with a house. You don't think all these billionaires and millionaires couldn't have did that? Y'all talk about y'all family, man. But what about gifting somebody else? You don't think that's your family too? They've helped build you up one way or the other. I'm sure they either supported you when you was nothing or they're supporting you while you're something. But when you're something, you can't support the nothing anymore. Everything got to come with a nonprofit and a kickback. Everything got to come with it. Oh, I did this for you because you know what? You know, you can do it. I'm going to write all that off on taxes. Why don't you just gift people? I mean, how could you be such a billionaire, man? You a legend for the rest of your economy, for the rest of the goddamn ecosystem. Why don't y'all gift people? Man, y'all got 52 states. Y'all that much of billionaires. Y'all can't gift 52 homes? Man, that's bad. I say, man, I wish anybody give me a home. But I say, people don't give me nothing. I just wait because the Lord will give it to me. I'll just keep it moving. It's sad. It is. I'm not being funny. It's sad. Because you can't be a millionaire and tell me how you a billionaire. Billionaire. I didn't hear one billionaire say yet that they gifted 52 houses. That's sad. They greedy. It's pure greed. It's pure greed. 52 houses. Think about what now that I'm thinking about it. So if we got a billionaire, and this is a billionaire, and you can go in a community, you can go in each state, and you can find the cheapest or the most expensive house. Depends on your billionaire pocket and how you looking out, because it might be one state you cater to more. And out of all of these states, you don't think the median houses, let's say 300,000. So for every million, you don't have it to invest. Billionaire now. You don't have it to invest. Even if you come up with a different plan, you don't have it to invest 52 houses that you gift to people and put that on your heart and not even try to be over their title, not try to be over their land, not try to worry about their rent, not get in their business. Just give it to them and say you can say that you're amongst the ones that gave, Lord. Not give and talk about, oh, I'm going to give it to this church and let the church divvy it out. No, you did it. You did it. You did it in a surprise. You went to the bank. You bought a house for a person. You don't give a damn. You know that house like a shack. You know you can look up the difference. Man, y'all stingy at y'all, man, I almost cursed just then for real. I don't be wanting to get mad. That's why I be having to calm down some, because when I think about it more and more, y'all think I'm joking, man. Anybody that know me, I gave so much until I ain't have nothing else to give. I did. And I let them start taking it from my heart. And when I look to see how stingy people are, it bothers me big time. Because I'm so giving until I'll walk up to a person and just feel like I could give them a hug. And that's what the Lord had to teach me, that I'm not here for that anymore. The people got to want it now. You can't want it more than they do. And that's why I preach that. I'm not going to do nothing for you. I did all of that. Giving. I don't care. I gave through my Sunday dinner. I gave to people when they came to my restaurant and they be ordering a meal, and I cook Sunday dinner. I go there so early and cook my Sunday dinner for my husband and my kids at the restaurant, still working 7 days a week, going in that epic system, watching them damn Africans beat us to a pulp, going to do events. And I would give them my dinner out of my restaurant. That's my personal dinner. And they say, how much this? No. Man, I was a giver, man. And then I started looking back and I said, one time I reached out to Shaquille O'Neal. I said, listen, I don't want nothing from you. Like in my chat, just leave a comment or something, because he promised he give us, it's a phone number that Shaquille O'Neal put. Man, they don't keep their word. They just liars, man. I don't care. They're not going to like it. They don't help the way they should help. To me, the way you help somebody you don't know by gifting them a house. Help somebody you don't know by, man, if y'all can't afford a house because y'all that goddamn broke, you can't gift them a car. You can't go on nobody car lot and you be, example, Shaquille O'Neal, and you say, listen, I need you to give me 10 cars. Man, you don't let the community do it. Y'all don't got no time in y'all big ass schedule to get back to the No Voice. No days do they have it where they could sit down at their desk and say, I got enough time, man. I'm thinking about the people, man. People been so good, and I know the world been struggling. I think I just want to give somebody. I think I want to, hey, Cindy, because you ain't going to put no black woman in there. Hey, Cindy, Karen, Becky, them the one robbing you the verse. Hey, do me a favor. Write a letter up and I'm going to sign it. Cut a check to Queen for $20,000 for me, please. I know she need it. They don't do stuff like that. Dirty. But, like, in my heart, like one of the promises that I made in my heart, that's like my sacred promise. And this with this hand. People that show me that they want to be helped, and people that show me that they trying, one of my missions is to make sure that I give back. And I'm not talking about to the rich. That's why I always used to like to walk the streets by myself. And I know it's going to come a time I'm not going to be able to quite do that. But in my own ways, I'm going to surprise people and give back. Because I grew up in the YouTube right now. Because I'm just getting on here. They say I've been on here since 2023. I wasn't here. I don't even know where that came from. But okay, I'll take it. But I just got on here last year. And I could see where, look at this. I can't even be sentimental. Look at that. Why we get so inundated with scam likely, and they should be out there protesting. We getting beat up in the streets of Washington. Now we getting beat up at the live talking about their ass done got me almost sentimental yet again. That's probably why I can't wear the makeup. Got me all sentimental trying to talk to my people about why we doing good. Trying to talk to my people about why all we got to do is stay strong. Trying to talk to my people and let my people know how it felt. Trying to talk to my people and let my people know, I promise you, you ain't by yourself. We want better. Trying to talk to my people and tell my people them Democrats effed us up. And they're not going to admit it because they're lying. And they don't want to sit down and talk to me because they're lying. And if you don't want to sit down and talk to me, send me a video. Send me a video. I want to see one video of Obama saying what happened. If you don't want to talk to me, let me react to your video. I would like to hear anybody got anything of Obama? Anybody out there pull a video or anything of Obama telling us, explaining to us about immigration or anything like that? See, I like stuff like that. Because then I have some questions for him, and then hopefully I could get the video over to him somehow or somehow. Because all I do is want simple questions answered, like what happened? Well, Queen, what you mean what happened? Okay, where you want me to start at? With you and Clinton? Or with you and Biden? Or with you and Michelle? Or with you and Kenya? Or you in Hawaii? I mean, which way? See, I got different directions. I'll let him choose. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, there's a lot of protesting going on. I want y'all to make sure y'all stay fit, y'all stay firm, y'all stay the F out of it. It ain't our goddamn fight. And if you're an American, black or white or of, and you want to get out there and fight, get out there and fight. Do whatever you got to do. We'll never tell you to back down from the fight, but we'll tell you don't get tired too soon. And for those of you out there that want these dual citizenships and you want to be in this country and that country and then you don't know the hell where you really want to be at, we do want to tell you this. Make your choice. Because we're going to start setting some boundaries around here. You don't get to leave our country, tell them all our goddamn business. Because when they go to working your ass like a slave, learning their culture, you ain't going to understand what enslavement really meant. Because you wasn't there with your ancestors them. You was there with our ass. So the enslavement that you about to do over there, you about to do the same thing they doing in this all-white community. See, people didn't let me talk, but okay, they slaving. They starting back over as slaves. So if they know how to start back over as slaves and build their own fences, build their own grass, why y'all mad? I'm going to build my own goddamn community. You think I want anybody in my community to? No, you live in my community, you're going to have a pleasure. You're going to say, damn, I can't believe I'm in the community with the Queen. You're going to be glad. You're going to be glad to be in the community with me. And listen, what's wrong with that? When you go to Georgia, they got communities there. Oh, it's not the same. Everybody, because that's their ass, and everybody don't get in there. That's why they're in gated communities. So it's okay when we're in certain gated communities, but the white man said, oh, he want to uphold his white race. Okay, black asses, y'all start upholding y'all black ass race. I don't want to be in a community with everybody like that. Because everybody's still not going to make it to where a lot of us are at. If you got the means to buy you some damn land, I just want to make sure there ain't no kickbacks. You ain't got my government money. Y'all ain't lied to get it. That's the only thing I'm going to look into. See, because we ain't going to have you inside our country mandating and taking over and doing what you did all them damn centuries ago. That comes to an end. We don't give a damn what the F you did. But see, we're woke right now where we're going to start catching y'all ass. And with my socialist civil circle, we're not going to let you get away with it. You're going to be mad when I send your ass a letter. That's right. I'm telling you who I am. Y'all better get it in your heads. Because I ain't afraid to sit with nobody. If y'all don't want me back to your house, all you got to do is say, Queen, you know, it was a delight to have you here, but your membership has been terminated. I'm going to say, oh my gosh, y'all didn't even give me a 30-day letter. Is that legal? And then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show them how you purchase the land from up under their ass and you can keep your building. Okay. Hey, I'm only telling y'all what I think. Okay, y'all, these people going to say, she living in the la-la land. I don't give a damn. You better get in there with me. Live on that land long enough. Watch you know how to build it. With whatever tools you got. That's what it is. You can build it with whatever tools you got. You trying to build up? Get on YouTube. That's a business, isn't it? Or you think it's just entertainment? Okay. Get your small channels. Right now, you want to see something crash? If every channel, especially in the black community, if every single channel start crashing out with these illegal immigrants and all the protests, imagine what kind of fight y'all gonna start seeing. You're gonna start being able to expose who you thought was your friends. See, because I always told y'all, I say, see, one thing about me, my white friends, my other friends, if they don't know who I am, and you know I ain't got no friends, if you don't know who I am, then we ain't gonna be friends when I get done. I'm not kidding. Y'all see me with that Durban on. Y'all know I don't know how to do it no differently. I mean, what y'all want me to do? I tell y'all all the time, I'm not stepping out here looking like Kamala Harris. Y'all gonna have to see me for who I am. I'm not stepping out here looking like no damn Kamala Harris. Every time I looked at Kamala, all I seen was pen and stripe and suit. I seen three things: pen, stripe, suit. Damn. And penny loafer shoes. I say this lady don't even wear open toe shoes. She don't wear arms. She don't wear sleeves. She don't wear nothing but pinstripe suits, double-breasted. She got on the double-breasted and her husband got on the triple piece. I'm like, I'm so sick of this. I was outright sick of watching Kamala with that double-breasted suit on. She ain't gonna like me though. She gonna say, who is this lady? Bill? Not Bill Clinton, her husband. I'm gonna say, sit them down now, Kamala, because you know they like juice, dark berry juice. And I ain't have to trick my way to the top. I walked up to the top. I rose up there. That's offensive. Comments like that, somebody finessing their way. What else you need to do? If that's who you are, then that's what you call finessing. Girl, you better keep finessing their ass. You better get their ass and stay just finessed. Because if they get distracted just that goddamn easy, I mean, who said how you supposed to fight the game? Who said what tools and weapons you supposed to bring? So if your finesse is your tool, then you better keep it. Long as you get the job done and you remember it's about the people. And it's not about no Democrat. It ain't even about Republican. It's about the people. Long as we remember stuff like that, you'll stay off my list. Obama, you're on my watch list. You ain't even at the bottom of my watch list. You up there with Carmelo Anthony and Anton Massey. Matter of fact, until the smoke settle, you might be the first one on the list. As long as we got these illegals and we trying to wrap them up and wind them up and get them together and put them over there where they belong at. I mean, because I can remember back in the days when y'all housed black people, or y'all don't remember that. I seen the movies and stuff. My grandma passed away in my grandma passed away in the 90s. And she was 91 years old. And she just had a birthday August the 5th. She was born in 1901. And I want to know, did y'all round black folk up and put them in farms and stuff? With no AC, half on was beaten, whooped, tortured pretty much, no food, no shoes, ripped up clothes, and the least we're doing for you is putting you in an Alcatraz with AC. You're getting new t-shirts because nobody's been there before you. The right type of incarcerated pants. You're getting 3 meals a day. You're getting paid security watching you. You're getting a paid plane out of here. And our slaves didn't get any of that. And you want me to look at Alcatraz jail holding because illegal snuck in. My people weren't illegal. They were legally legal. And I'm hearing too many people tell me that story. They are illegal. So when I compare illegal, I can compare illegal to our slaves being held. How about that? Maybe I should change the name of this video. And you mean to tell me we had Obama? I just seen a video here recently about Al Sharpton. It was a pastor basically exposing Al Sharpton for quite a few things. And I'm saying to myself, I honestly was asleep for real. I told y'all, I did not like politics. I went and cast my vote, and that was the end of it for me, for politics. So I never thought I would be in this until I noticed that this ain't right. I want to see. What? Okay.
You should learn how to have an active income before you're trying to learn how to make passive income, right? Like,
Wait a minute.
Great again. The thing is that what people y'all was telling me to check it out, react to.
Nick Fuentes tells Black America this about white people. Nick Fuentes, I really don't give a damn. All I want to make sure, Nick, is that whatever you do up in your community, you don't try us. Because if you go and look at the community, that whoever this fella is, if you look at the community, that the white community that they call themselves building, they ain't doing nothing but being the new modern day slaves. And by the time their mansions get built, I know I'll be on top of their ass looking down at them. Because they got a whole lot to build. I'm talking about they putting up wire fences. They not even in the white fence land. I'm talking about wire fences and barnyard fences. I mean, they don't have nothing. They working their asses off. And listen, they don't know how it feel to be a slave. So they trying something new. Why do we give a damn? I really don't give a damn. Whatever they decide to do in their goddamn community, let them do it. As long as that's their land. Y'all go to other communities that got gates around it. Okay, they don't want you in. If they say this is a land for their family only, you can't determine a family or not. Because if they marry into it, long as they don't pull no stunts is what I feel about it. So I get this, but then again, nah. Like I don't give a damn. It's a Trump national takeover of the city police will go further than D.C. Man, it is so much going on. I just can't understand why there are so many illegal immigrants. Actually, I can't believe they actually fighting. That's why y'all should be proud that y'all made history. Americans have honestly made history. We have made history to the capacity of, this is the first time in history that I've seen immigrants like this because an order said for them to leave. They don't want to leave. So they are over in Washington vandalizing the buildings, vandalizing the businesses, illegals, and some of our legals. Now, I want to make sure now, because I could have swore our government had face recognition. So if we don't get anything else out of the face recognition because you're illegal and you probably ain't on the books right, I'm sure it's some legal ones in the midst. 866 DHS, the number 2, ICE. 866 DHS 2 ICE. There is a $750 reward. A $750, y'all hear me? $50 reward for any illegal. Every single one of them. So if you report 5 of them and 5 of them are captured, that's $750 times 5. Flip side, illegal. If you are an illegal and you self-surrender, the reward for you self-surrendering illegal is $1,000. I definitely want that changed. Because you don't know how much work it takes for us to report y'all. Some people so emotional towards illegal immigrants, knowing they was illegal from the day they met. Don't even care that they done underdogged them, undertook them, snuck them. They don't care about none of that sneaking. But I finally woke up. I don't got no friends. I don't have no family. I don't got them type of emotions right now. No. You don't get to play in that same field with me. Sorry. A $1,000 reward for self-surrendering. Other side of it. If you're a police and you work at a police department, or if you have training, I'm not sure what all fields you can be in, but they're recruiting officers. There is a $50,000 sign-on bonus. They pay out in a 5-year span. And police officers, y'all act big in y'all uniform, but y'all know just as well as I know, you ain't making no money. None. So please, let's be clear and let's understand that. At the end of the day, there's a $50,000 sign-on bonus for the ICE recruitment. It's paid out $10,000 over a 5-year span. Y'all know y'all need the money. And this is an easier job than you gunning down black folk. You don't have to work so hard this time. Yeah, we know y'all snuck it to our ass. We know y'all put it on our ass. We coming back for y'all, but right now we put that to the side for a second. There's no reason Why y'all should start with mistaken identity. Please stop looking at these Africans and thinking that they're Black Americans. It's a damn lie. They'll tell you that when they get you, whenever you get them, they'll make it clear. African. They're going to be very clear that they're not Black Americans. So we want y'all to stop discriminating. Because now all of a sudden y'all scared of us. But you weren't scared of arresting us before. So we want y'all to stop discriminating. Just if ICE, let me get my pen. Because if ICE is discriminating, I'm going to get on them. But I can tell you this. Right now, for me, if I have to get pulled, I'm going to readily give you the credentials that you ask me for. And if I want to be cute, I'm going to also tell you how many languages I speak. And if I also want to be cute, I'm going to say, do you need my fingerprint? And if I also need to be cute, I'm going to say I got a footprint too. Might be bigger than what it was when they put it on that original document. But I know it's in your system, isn't it? And then I'm going to have a whole bunch of Black American English / Ebonics to spew at you. See, our true officers, they know the difference. And y'all ought to by now know the difference when y'all look at us. You know good and goddamn well we're not wearing tight-ass jeans, high water, tube socks, church socks, silky socks, and penny loafer church shoes. You know Black men ain't walking around like that. You know we ain't walking around like that. So we want to make sure that y'all get it right. Right now they're trying to shadow ban. They're shadow ban behind us because guess what? They're trying to stay hidden. But if you look at that protest yesterday, it was over 300,000 Haitians. I ain't never seen so many bed bugs. I said, my God, to be. I've never seen that many Haitians in my life. I've never seen over 300,000 Haitians showed up to a protest. Y'all don't got facial recognition because it got to be somebody else out there that knew somebody. If you start putting pressure on their ass, start taking care of, looking at some of them faces that were out there. See if they one of them ones that threw blows. And then you need to track their ass down the same way you track their ass down for that Capitol. When y'all stormed y'all little white asses up the Capitol, y'all know what I'm talking about. And y'all got them off face recognition. Y'all got them off of people, turning their asses in. Y'all need to put out the same bulletin and offer a reward. Offer a reward. Anybody that was protesting, it should be a reward offer, at least a $500 reward to turn in. Anybody that's been vandalizing our United States property that we pay taxes for in California, wherever they having a protest at. Yeah, we need to change that. Yeah, we need to change that. Wait a second. Y'all vandalizing our property everywhere. And it's so surreal that if you go over when I did the first protest over in Mexico, now these Americans are over in Mexico. They're legally over there. They're not bothering anybody. They're in mostly tourist areas. The Mexicans so jealous till they have vandalized the properties over there for the Americans. Now they're over there legal. And they're the ones vandalizing the legal Americans. Now over here in our country, the illegals are still vandalizing the may not be legals. Like, where they do this at? Trump, you need to drop something on their ass a little stronger than that. You need, no. I hope they're not being prejudiced and discriminating, because when they go to throwing riots and stuff like that, I don't know where the tear guns and stuff. Why y'all hiding the tear guns and the shooting spray and the tasers? Y'all discriminating. Matter of fact, I'm about to change that name. They discriminating. Let me see. I think they're discriminating because I should be seeing that it's a real war going on over there. They are destroying Washington. I want to see where the American citizens at. I wonder, do anybody got that type of footage? Wow. This is World War I for real. Do y'all realize that we honestly are at war right now? We're honestly at war with illegal immigrants. Wow. Y'all don't think, I think that's history. And not only are we at war with illegal immigrants, we got Africa that's been asking for their people back. But we got war. Listen, there are wars going on everywhere. Because if you look at, if I'm not mistaken, I just said it, Canada, UK, all of them are still at war with the illegals in their country. So why is everybody having such a problem with illegals going home? Wow. War in Canada. And United Kingdom. That's a shame. Versus illegals. Wow. Man, this is surreal. This thing ain't no joke. I'm going to say, we in trouble. We're honestly in trouble. But we're in trouble in a good way. I'm talking about, listen, it's so much that we could do right now. We can be building our blueprints. We could be honestly in our minds putting your head together to building your channels, deciding what business it is you really want. Because listen at this. These illegal immigrants don't understand when their own presidents of their country start looking at the catastrophe that the United States is going through because of illegal immigrants. Do you know how disheartening, disappointing, how low they gonna feel, how we got more leverage on their ass now to know that nobody wants your country, your own people don't want to be there? That's speaking volumes that instead of them just going home, they would be in our country picking a fight. And you know what? Listen, let me scoot up. You know what the ironic part about it is going to be? There's no Americans over there in their country rioting. half of the time, they when they arrest our American people, what do they really arrest them for? Think about it. It ain't for what your country members are doing with our country right now. We're not being our country, Americans that leave from our country, and they go and get in a spiff over there. I mean, they had what? One of the basketball players were at over in China. Where were we at? When they had the one basketball player, because she had the marijuana cartridge in her bag. The basketball player. And you telling us y'all held her over there because of marijuana. And y'all illegal immigrants, y'all country have been stealing from us. Where she was at, Japan, Korea, China, wherever she was at. I don't give a damn where she was at. If it wasn't the place, then hell, go back to the news. I'm sure I'm going to find something on somebody's station. But I know the black girl. Kool-Aid. I'm not understanding. I don't know. Honestly, I'm really more flabbergasted than I think, because I don't think Americans really understand that we honestly sitting in a real, true soap opera of how we honestly brought the halves down. We bringing the halves down. The knots to the halves. We're bringing the halves back down. I mean, look at what all we got in the news. Tell me, why is Bill Cosby back in the news again? Bill? Like, what the hell, Bill? Now you ain't in the news with white. Now you not in the news with women. You're in the news with a childhood star. How you gonna worm your way out of this one? Don't go to catching heart attacks, Bill. We want answers before you go. Felicia Rashad, what you know, girl? Y'all don't know nothing that happened? Hey, Felicia. I'm Queen. How you doing? I wanted to know, can you answer me a question? Me and everybody else that's looking for an answer. Do you know anything, speculations, whatever, anything? Do you have any knowledge on what's been going on with Malcolm Jamal Warner, like before his passing? I mean, if you want to plead the fifth, you can go ahead and plead the fifth. We'll understand. Once you plead the fifth, we'll understand. Or if you just don't take the interview, we understand that as well. And we just know how to look at people at that point. Because one thing I noticed about Donald Trump, he answered a question. Whether you like the answer or not, he answers the goddamn question. And he didn't run. I want to know, while we're looking in the news, and we got some big names up there these days. Shannon Sharp. There he go trying to blast another black woman. He just got out in a funk with Becky with the good hair. Paid her off. Incriminating stuff to be such an old granddad. That, from what I've understood, Shannon Sharp don't even take care of his children, his daughter. Something I don't know. Hey, Shannon, you can sue me. I ain't got nothing. Hey, I'm going to put a prenup on my own self. I promise you. I want to know, why you downgraded the black woman? Drug her through the mud. Black one in the news. Bill Cosby. Did you do it? You got away with the first one. I want to see how many black men joined this bandwagon. I mean, it was a lot of their ass. They was joining. Bill didn't do anything. That was a long time ago. Why all of them coming out now? Okay, this happened with Malcolm Jamal Warner within a couple of months. What y'all got to say? I want to see, is anybody going to rise up now? Rise up, y'alls. Rise up. I don't even want to get on this Jeff Epstein because I heard a couple names on there too. But that's really speculated, and you heard that through the news too. But everybody talk about Trump though. But we ain't talking about Al Sharpton. Like, what did y'all really do for our communities? To date, modern. Not when you got tired. Not when y'all stopped fighting for us. Not when y'all thought we were honestly below y'all. Not when we put y'all up on the board and y'all went to cutting our ass while y'all up there. Undercutting us on everything. I would like to talk to Al Sharpton about this Tarjay thing. And the reason why I didn't get all into it about Tarjay, because I want Al to tell me about it. I do. I would like for Al to tell me what happened. And I want Al to tell the truth. And I want Al to know this ain't Wendy you sitting with. This the queen. I might just be a little bit more harsher than her, but I ain't that harsh. I think I got a little bit more respect than Wendy did. I don't know Wendy, child. One day me and Wendy might have to sit on the stage again together. Say, child, Wendy, get your ass back out here. Let these people know ain't nothing wrong with you. You just couldn't trust nobody. I wouldn't mind sitting with Wendy. Wendy tall like me too. I wouldn't mind sitting with some tall people, man. Y'all don't understand what tall people go through. Tall people got tall problems. And I'm looking at y'all telling y'all the truth. That's another sector we're going to get into. Tall people, y'all don't understand tall people. That's a whole nother conversation. That's another area where the same thing I'm telling you about veterans. Veterans, some of them, a lot of them, they want to be in their own type of put together communities. I wouldn't have mind seeing a billionaire build a community for veterans. Ask veterans what is it that they like. What is it? How is it that they would want to live? Just all of that in one. Just ask veterans how do they want to live. Ask veterans how do they feel, you know, about their own community. I guess, but people with money don't have that type of time and they don't have that type of money. They don't have those type of resources. They can't get them type of discounts, I guess. We keep talking about, oh, the white people want their community. The horses want their community. This one, if you could afford your community, then go for it. Long as your community don't affect me. Long as if I make a mistake and back in your goddamn community, I can back out. And I mean back out in one piece. I mean back out with all my tires. I need back out with, now I don't want a skid row in my afro. I don't want none of that. Just let me back out your goddamn land because you know I'm just backing out. And I don't want to come up to your goddamn gate with a shotgun to my head. See, we don't care about your community as long as you don't violate our laws. As long as you don't violate our rules. Because we're not doing that anymore. Everybody can peacefully have their land. Y'all build your own goddamn grocery store up. If you chuckling your own chickens, then why you don't hatch your own eggs? They're yours. You learn how to do your own farm. You working on your area. Why do I care? If you don't want my black ass there, you ain't got to say that on no sign, no blacks. But you don't think we gonna get the picture? The only ones ain't getting the picture is these illegal ass illegals. These the ones don't want to leave. I know when I'm not welcome. Black people know when they're not welcome. You think I give a damn just these days don't come in my neighborhood. If you're that type of person. It's all about respect. It's not about who's a Democrat, who's a Republican. Because if I got to go use the bathroom right now, does it matter if I'm Democrat or Republican? Or if you're suffering from a heart attack, knock on wood. When you get to the hospital, does it matter if you're a Democrat or Republican? But it might be all Republicans that invested in the hospital. Do you give a damn? No, you don't give a damn. That's what we need to get back to. We don't give a damn. But I want to know, I'm serious. I want to ask so many questions about so many of our black anthropists or bist, whatever, anthropists. I want to ask the question like, what happened? Like, what happened for real? What really made y'all blacklist Monique? Like, do you think that was a bit too much when you know she had bills to pay? I got a big mouth too. See, I don't get into the celebrity news, but the only reason why I'm bringing up the celebrity news is because we're noticing all y'all celebrities. We help y'all get there, and we still looking down. We looking up at y'all, but we watching y'all ass like this. Yep. Yeah, we our level now. God damn. They sitting next to P. Diddy. Whoa. My God, to be. How you went so far up the ladder because we got you there. But not yet you so far down. Because y'all been bamboozling. Y'all been stealing. You've been overcharging. You haven't reached back and helped your own community. And then they be quick to say they help their own community. Help them do what? What did you help the community do? So when I go back and look in the help in the community, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this one, Lamar Jackson. He played football. And Lamar Jackson is very well known in the Boynton Beach area because he used to play football there. All of them played football together. And I'm just wondering, what has Lamar been doing to give back? Lamar Jackson. That's something to look into because he's not that far away from the hood. He's not that far away. He just hit it up there. So we know good and damn well you got a fresh ass memory. You ain't one of them ones that ain't got no damn memory. I don't remember back then. I remember when no. You got a fresh enough goddamn memory, Lamar Jackson, to where you know for a fact there's a lot of people in your damn neighborhood where you could gift them a house. And don't know them, please. Don't go to gift the houses to all your friends and stuff. They already expecting you. And give it to somebody who just happen to be your diehard friend from childhood that you ain't seen. Give back. Go and redo the goddamn basketball court and the football field that you came from. Y'all know that city needs, it can do for an upgrade at that center. The Hester Center in Boynton. Like, that's how you give back. Y'all don't give back, right? Y'all give back through the community. And I mean community of news stations. You give back long as you're on the community news of NBC, CBS. That's how y'all give back. But you don't go back and walk your streets. I get it, you might not be able to. But you can go to that city. You can find out houses. They'll rebuild the house and give it to a family with no attachments. Only attachment is sign your signature that you gift them. So if anybody ever buy it, they can say, man, I'm going to pay a little bit more because Lamar built this. See, you could be worth so much more. But people so used to not giving. They only taking. They forget who get them there. That's what be making me upset. Just here recently, I literally just stopped giving my community service to people that wouldn't even watch a 30-second short for me. Wouldn't even watch a 15-second short, a 3-minute short, when I go and labor my body to help them. Like, man, eat a squirrel's ass and stuck on a horse's nut. I'm not doing it no more. I'm helping people now that help me as well. And I'm also here making sure that these illegals get away. Because if they get away, some of these businesses where I had to go and help you, you can now start moving the real employees in there. I ain't the employee. And I'm not being funny. And it's anybody out there, that's when you got to start setting up boundaries. The same thing that we're trying to do in our country. We're trying to set up boundaries. You can't just come in our country and take over the way you did. At one point or another, we're going to be tired and fight back. And whether people like it, whether they believe it, whether they understand it, whether they're the cause of it, things are changing. And we're not going to allow y'all to come in our country and take over and enslave us for the next 200 centuries. The next time y'all slave our goddamn country, I probably won't be nowhere in remembrance. But long as I can remember your ass, I ain't gonna let you sleep. And Obama, I will be glad to speak to you. And I know you're not gonna tell the truth. No, I don't want to talk to Michelle, but I don't want to talk to Kamala. The reason why I don't want to talk to Kamala, the only way I would sit down and do a talk to Kamala, she got to get out that suit. She got to take it off, man. She gonna have to. I can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to watch Kamala's ass with another pinstripe on. I don't give a damn if it's black. I don't care if it's gray. I don't care if it's black, gray, and it got some white streaks. I don't want to see her in it. Can I see your hair in the ponytail? Can I see it? So I want to see anything out of Kamala other than Nancy Pelosi. At least Nancy will put some clothes on, bless her church heart. I said, Nancy, you need to tell the truth. Damn, y'all some liars, man. I ain't even get on Nancy Pelosi. There's no way Nancy didn't see all these illegal immigrants. Man, I'm about to go. That lady lied. The Democrats know they lied. Then when you start pointing out their lies, they never, I don't give a damn. I could ask a diehard damn Democrat. I could ask a Democrat that got some skin in the game because they getting something out of it. It don't matter what Democrat I ask a question. They never answer the question. Whether y'all like it or not, whether you feel like it or not, whether you believe it or not, at least Trump answers the question, damn it. Answer the question, knuckleheads. They never, ever, ever, ever answer the questions. Why? It's a shame. And I also want to say, welcome, 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 and thank everybody that actually came. If you left a message in the chat, I definitely want to tell you thank you. Definitely appreciate you all for everything. This is your girl, Queen Dee Dee, and I want to tell you, if you're out there in my parking lot, all my parking lot pimps, all my parking lot pimpettes, I see you. You can't hide from me. All my haters and trolls, I feel you. You can't hide from me. And everybody that, if there's any of my men out there, and even though you ain't chime in yet, because you ain't have to claw their ass, everybody must be being good. I ain't see nothing that said delete it. Delete it. Listen, I didn't even give them the order. Because if you know me well enough, delete it. It's certain words that I get real mad about. But at the end of the day, they knew what they did in our country. They knew exactly what was going on. Those Democrats, y'all crashed our ass, didn't y'all? They not going to answer the questions. If I ask Obama one question, I guarantee you he ain't going to give me an answer to it. I'm going to say, when did you see the influx? Queen, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Queen. I know you don't know Obama ain't answered the question. I didn't ask you the damn thing yet. I didn't tell you to go ahead and go. I gave you 3 words. When did you see? Don't count the 4th one. That's a letter. When did you see? Put U and C together. 3 words I asked. And he done cut me the F off. Because they don't want to answer the question. Whenever Trump get a question asked, he answer it. I never see Trump send through the Secret Service. I'm not going to be able to make it today. I don't see Trump doing that. He show up to the goddamn gunfight with bazookas on y'all ass and he be ready to answer the question. Democrats don't even show up. They go to running. Now, even though they done ran because they don't like a redistricting. But how you don't like redistricting? And y'all done did it 2 or 3 times. So you get redirected somewhere else and you don't like it. It's redistricting. Why don't you like it and you guys have already did it? This is what my problem be. And they don't, they would not answer the question. Even though I just said it last Sunday. Even though I said it last Monday. I say, Crockett lady, listen. Just move up. If you already built up a community, move up. Now all of a sudden, so she hear me say it. Keep going. Get other people to join with you. All of a sudden, she happy. She said, hey, she all on the video. Happy as hell. Yeah, because I talked to Eric Suman, and Eric Suman said, so when the black woman said it, I was a nobody. They're going to get tired of treating me like I ain't no damn body. One day they're going to say, Queen, is there any way that I know, talk to my secretary. Talk to my assistant, please. I don't have time right now. I'll come back to you in about a century. I'm gonna do their ass like that. But I tell you, I can't wait to get their ass. I'm gonna do their ass like they did me. Them jokers did me so damn dirty. Everybody booted me over here. They tooted me over here. They twatted me back there. I say everybody booted me out. They booted. And everybody that booted me out, if you sit down with anybody and say, have you ever spoke to her? You know what they're gonna say? Nope. So when you walked away, why did you walk away? Because I thought. The same way y'all doing with them Democrats. Democrats. Yeah, they Democrats. That's what I'm going to start calling them, Democrats. Them some damn, they are Democrats. I would not be calling them Democrats anymore. Until I stop being upset with the Democrats, they have a new name. And y'all know I'm two-faced. So if something happens and I got to ease back over there to my start off ground, because it wasn't my original grounds, because remember, for a long time I wasn't old enough to vote. So my start off grounds is where I'm at now. I'm fluctuating in there. Oh, I like that. The fashioner say, I design, build, I create. And then he said demo rats. And I like how he got that at TM. Damn, the fashioner. I told you the fashioner, we need to talk. I like that. Let's hold on to that demo, the fashioner. Let's hold on to that. They call demo rats. They're not Democrats no more. They're demo rats. They been rats. How many folks like rats in their damn house? That's right. And you know what I liked about the fashioner? The fashioner said, we will. That's a we. So that means the fashioner, you need to get in contact with me. We got the socialist civil circle. We got a lot of work to do. Art of Mind say peace, light, and beautiful lady. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got just came in the house and needed me to speak back? Who just stepped in the house and needed me to speak there? Because, boy, when I tell y'all, I'm telling y'all the truth. It's honestly nothing like when I get those men, when they walk in the house, they make me say, okay, hey, Queen, you there? I'm here. Hi, the fashioner. Hi, the art. Who else we got in here? Ooh, hi, nobody. Ooh, nobody's home. Look at all the men in there. Look at all of them. Peter flew in and said, you are a shame in the humanity. My God, Peter. What kind of Peter do Peter have? I mean, Peter came in here with a little weeder. I mean, Peter, piping eater. I mean, come on, Peter. We don't care about that. But thank you so much, Peter, for flying in. Hey, Peter, did you subscribe? You should have. Who else I need to give a shout out to? Who else? I told y'all coming here playing around. Look at that. Saliyah say, hey, Queen, I ain't see you yet. But Saliyah say, hey, I'm in the cut on your ass. But they don't know about them claw dogs. I'm going to start putting them creep dogs on their ass. That claw dog Rue in there. He say, Saliyah. Yep, that's one of them men. Saliyah say, get him. Say, get back now. What you thought I wasn't going to be peeping around no corners? I told y'all, I'm going to be one of the most protected black women queens in the world. See, I'm going to be protected with all the eyes coming from everywhere. Because everywhere I go, I'm going to have that with me. They don't understand that. They don't get it. And I want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm definitely going to see y'all later on today. I don't know who going to piss me off. I don't know who going to make me mad. But I tell y'all what, we coming back and we going to get somebody's ass. Because for right now, we need to take a break. We got all of them out there taking over our streets and stuff like that, knowing good and damn well they not from our country. But it's okay. We don't give a damn. We'll get our country back. And we're going to sit there, the knots to have. I definitely appreciate you. The fashioner, make sure you hold on to that because I really, really, really like that. And we need to get that together. The fashioner say only other chosen ones will. Dang. You know what, the fashioner, I'm glad you understand what that means because honestly, there's a lot of people that don't. And I look forward to hearing from you soon, fashioner, because we really got to get started no later than the end of this week. Or even in the middle. Whenever you're ready, just let's reach out and we got this. Let's show the people that it's about the people. All you got to do is just come together. As long as you're coming from the same places, that's all it takes. And if you want the country back and you know we own this country, you know this country is ours. Hey there, 99 Seedless. Hey, how you doing? 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 I'm glad to see you here too. Definitely glad to see you. We got this. See you next time. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else,